What is up, my beautiful Rose Maniac here? Saturday, March 2nd, NBA game picks and spreads. We got a lot of games on tonight, and I think some of, I guess, a skewed quality, I should say. First one we start off with is Pistons Cavaliers. Interesting center matchup, forward center matchup with Griffin, Love, possibly, since Thompson's, I believe, still hurt. Drummond Love, I think, is an interesting matchup here. Still picking the Pistons. They're favored by 8.5. I think they win. I think they cover. Be interesting to see how Colin Sexton does in this matchup, where this isn't his first time around against the Pistons. So to see how does he adjust his second time around facing a team. How is he going to possibly give maybe an insight of how he's going to continue to improve into next year? If he can improve at the rate he's been improving so far this year and work on his shooting in the off season, Cavaliers could be better next year. And I say could be because it really all depends on if they nail the draft, which they have to do. And you get the Magic at the Pacers. Pacers by 3. I am picking the Pacers to win this one and cover. Interesting matchup here is going to be Bogdanovich versus Aaron Gordon at the 3, if they both play the 3 tonight. And they're both rotational pieces to me, and what I mean by that is they can play the 2, the 3, the 4. They can go all over the place, so it'll be interesting to see where they are used. Vucevic has an interesting matchup in this one for the Magic, and if he has a really good game, I think it's going to be hard to stop the Magic. But I don't see a team like the Magic winning on the road against a team as good as the Pacers. 3-point spread, I think, is really good. It's really close. It's respectable to both teams. I think the Pacers do cover and win. They get the Nets at the Heat. Heat by 3. I'm going to pick the Nets here. I think the Nets bounce back after a couple of tough losses. Now, this one's going to be very important for the playoffs later on in the season. Currently, the Heat have 5 less wins but 2 more losses, so a loss here for the Heat is going to be detrimental to at least passing the Nets. But a loss here for the Nets puts the Heat in really good position to start making up ground a lot sooner. Still picking the Nets here, even though the Heat are favored by the spread and the predictor saying 65% chance for the Heat, still going Nets. We got the Warriors at the 76ers, as you can see here, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time on ABC. Golden State's favored by 4.5. If Joel Embiid was playing in this one, I would probably pick the 76ers in the upset. Warriors have not been playing good as of late. Steph Curry got 20 field goal misses, and it hurt my fantasy team so bad. Still picking the Warriors here. I feel like against tougher competition, they tend to show up more. And I think this is going to be one of the cases. 4.5-point spread. I'm picking the Warriors. If the 76ers win without Joel Embiid, it's going to get me kind of excited for the playoffs if the 76ers can make it out of the East. And then you get the Grizzlies at the Mavericks. Mavericks by 5. I'm going to pick them to win and cover this one. Mavericks play a lot better at home. Grizzlies not so good on the road. This is one of those games, if it was the other way around, I'd probably pick the Grizzlies at home. Probably no matter what the spread is, it's going to be super close. I love Doncic in this one. And if we look at the so-called injury report, Mike Conley, even though he looks to be healthy for this game, I think it's going to be tough for him. I just think it's going to be too tough for him to carry this team to the win. Could he? He very well could. Mike Conley's a great player. I think it's going to be super tough. You got the Thunder at the Spurs. Battle of Oklahoma versus Texas. Spurs favored by 4.5. No Pau Gasol anymore. For he reached a buyout, and I believe he's going to Milwaukee. So this should be interesting to see how the Spurs do. Spurs favored by 4.5, which is very interesting. But I am going to pick the... I know this is tough. I can't tell if Paul George is playing tonight or not. I'll say it like this, to make myself clear. If Paul George plays tonight, I'm picking the Thunder in the upset, quote-unquote upset. If there is no Paul George tonight, I'm picking the Spurs. Because I think without that, Without that weapon in the lineup for the Thunder, I think it's going to be hard to have consistent shooting, have that dagger type weapon when it comes to the end of the game. And I think the Spurs are good enough at home. Because if this was on the road, I would say the Spurs stand no chance. I think the Spurs are good enough at home to beat a team without their best player, which would be Paul George. Then you have the Pelicans at the Nuggets. Nuggets by 13. I think they win. I think they cover overall talent-wise. I love Nikola Jokic. I love Jamal Murray. I love Gary Harris. Should be a good game all over the board. No Trey Lyles, which is kind of sucks. I like seeing him play as well, but hopefully he gets healthy. And then you got the Lakers at the Suns. Lakers by 6.5. I think if LeBron cannot beat the Phoenix Suns in Phoenix, the Lakers should definitely give up on the season. No offense. And then you got the Bucks at the Jazz. Jazz by 4.5. So that screams someone sitting for the Bucks. That screams someone sitting for the Bucks. It looks like Giannis Antetokounmpo could be day to day, which that doesn't tell me if he's playing or not. But needless to say, if Giannis plays today, I'm picking the Bucks. If Giannis does not play today, I'm picking the Jazz to win and cover. It'll be interesting to see how Pau Gasol handles his first game in Milwaukee, whether that be today or the next game. Either way, it'll be fun to see. Hope you guys have a good day. I will see you in the next one. Peace.